Hello, good afternoon everyone. Thank you for coming back to join me. I just wanted to do the flip through of the two journals that I've been making. They both turned out to be quite chunky. They've both got the similar fabrics on the fronts, but obviously I've had to do it differently because of where the images were positioned on the bits of fabric that I had. Both are sold. Thank you so much. As I said, I've used Tim Holtz fabric on these, and they are quite chunky and they are quite weighty as well. So one's got the blue ruffle and one's got the yellow ruffle. Similar inside. Somebody asked me which of Rachel's kits. I've used Rachel Roxy Creations kits. And I knew I used her Botanical 3A in the other one, but in this one I think I've used a mix of her botanical papers because I had them printed out and I wanted to try and use what I'd got. So in this one has pockets, a big pocket at the front, and it's also got a big pocket at the back, and in the back pocket there's a journaling card. I'll just put that in there. And then in the front, I made what the other one with you, and I said I would make one for this journal as well, so that's what I did. So again, Rachel's papers, and this one I cut it as a square door rather than trying to cut it. It was a different image on it anyway. And that opens up again to the beautiful country garden in there. And then on the inside, there's a pocket in the front there that's got a journaling card in. If you can see that, that goes in there. And then it's got some paper bags in the middle, and they've just got little bits and pieces that I had left over that I had laying around my desk. So they've got something in each of those pockets there. And then there's a pocket at the back. So that's just something a little extra that just goes in it, and then it just wraps around like that. Height wise, these are about 9 inches tall and about 6.5 inches wide, roughly. On the inside of this one, there's a little, this was the ephemera holder that I'd made a while ago. So it's got the little pockets on there that pulls out, is it accordions? And there are some little bits and pieces in there that the person that's bought this can use to decorate this further if they want to. That just fits on there. So moving on the inside, so I say pocket there, Rachel's beautiful papers. This is an envelope flip, and a few people have asked me how I made it, so I will do a video on this, and it'll probably be the next video that comes along. So that flips out, so you've got writing space there, and it also flips open like that. Now, if you didn't want it to be like that, then you could cut this and stick it at the top and bottom and have it as a tuck spot. But I've left it as a pull out for some more writing space. There's, I hope you can see, there's a journaling card that goes in there. And then one there that peeps through the window there. So that's that one. That's my tea-dyed paper on there, and just decorated the pages. This one's got blue ruffle. I hope you can see okay. It is quite dark here in, well, no, actually not. It's a sunny day here in the UK. But this room is dark in an afternoon because we get the sun on the front in the morning, so it goes a bit dark. So I hope you can see okay. Book pages there in the blue ruffle. There's a bag pocket just there. And then that's stuck down at the sides as well because it is only a paper bag. The window envelope just there that you can see through, and a couple of journaling cards in there. And then that's decorated, so you can still add things on there if you want to. I think that is my favourite image, the one with the parrot, and I think the kingfisher's watching it there. Another journaling card just there. And then that flips open. And then I've just decorated it there on the edge. And then that flips open. We made these together as well. There we go. Beautiful images on Rachel's papers. Lots of room to journal. I included a couple of the envelopes that I've made previously. That one's got nothing inside it, but you can put stuff in it if you want to. And that just hangs over the page there. More papers there, and then I'd made these previously on one of I think Rachel did them as her mass makes. It could have been her last year's 100-day project, I'm not sure, but that was using tracing paper and book pages. Sorry, I'm at a funny angle, aren't I? And then I left it open behind and just tucked a journaling card in there as well. More of the book page. Then that's a long, tall, thin tag there that goes in that one. And then is the journaling card just tucked in there. I decorated that. Again, the birds on there on the page. And of course, you know, if you wanted to use this as writing paper, then you could put some paper on it, and you could probably write over that anyway. That's pegged over the page, hanging over the page. So there's a little journaling space in there. That's decorated. There's a little tuck spot just there with a little postcard in. And then that just hangs over the page. And of course, you know, if you don't want it hanging there, it can go anywhere you want because it's removable. More journaling paper. Yes, coffee dyed journaling paper there. That's been decorated. This is a vintage book page from the, I think it was late 1800s, and it had the coloured plates in it. The book itself was tatty, and I've used the book cover in a previous journal, but the images are beautiful, so I've just backed that as a journaling card in this one. That just opens out, and then in the middle, this is just, you could, if you haven't, start again, Carol. I was going to join this up and have it as an envelope. So I was going to glue the two sides together and have it as an envelope. But then I thought, well, actually, you could put a paper clip on it and just have it to store bits and pieces in it. Or you could write in it, or you could add some extra journaling paper. So I thought, actually, I'm going to leave that for the person to decide how they want to use that. And it can be further decorated as well. So there's room to put writing on it or a photo. These are Rachel's papers as well. I think everything that I've used in these are from Rachel. And the blue ruffle. It's actually little kangaroos on that fabric. I didn't realise till I'd used it, but you can't tell. Well, you can now, I've told you. But I just like the two blues together. There's a little tag in there, and then that flips out as well. And then that flips over. So if anybody sees anything in here that they'd like a tutorial on or a craft with me, just let me know. So again, that's just a journaling card in that one. More decoration on the page there. The ruffle. Then these all flip up, so you can write on the backs of these as well. So they all flip up. And then another envelope there. And that's just made from book page, and I've left that open because I've put some extra writing space in it that flips down and flips up again. So that's just some extra little journaling space in that little envelope there. I thought that was just a bit different. Of course, that you can put it whichever way around you want. Top tuck there. So the journals, I love that paper as well. The journals are similar, but they do have different things in them. That flips out, and then it flips out again. It's got a journaling card in there. And then it flips, the paper goes over the page, and then there's just some journaling space there on those postcards as well. So I think we made those together as well. That opens up, and Rachel's actually just done her version of these folded pockets on her 100-day project. So it was really nice to see somebody else make them and make them differently. So I'm going to have a go at the way she did hers as well. But I do like using these, and I've just put extra paper in there. There's so many different things you can do with them. Again, this is the, excuse me, this is the accordion that we did. So they all lift up. And it's got the owl on it, so extra journaling space there. And then another journaling card in the back. So you can see there's at least 80 pages in these. That can be a tuck spot if you want, or you can put, you can glue it down if you didn't want to. Again, it can be a tuck spot, and I've just put some extra paper there for journaling. And then at the back, this flips open. You've got a journaling card tucked there in the back. There's a journaling card there, and again that lovely parrot, and then I've just added a label and some flowers on him, so he's nice and bright. And I think they're nuthatch birds or tree creepers. I think they're nuthatch. And then there's just a journaling card in there, and these I've made previously as well. And then in the back there, we've got a little tag here with 2 pockets on, and I think I made those a while ago, and I think you were with me when I made them. So you could stick this in the book if you wanted to, or you can just journal in it. And then there's an extra journaling card. So quite a big chunky journal, that one. So that's journal number 1. And then these will be going off to their new homes. And then journal number 2, this is the one with the yellow ruffle. So it follows the same sort of format. This one had the slanted pocket at the front because I didn't have enough to do the long pockets on it. And then it's got the pocket at the back as well. So they are same but different. Again, one of the concertina envelopes there with some little bits and bobs in. Oh, this one we made together. So that opens up so that you can see the beautiful garden there. Closes. And then the same again, it's got a little tuck spot there. It's got the bags in the middle that you can put stuff in. And then it's got a couple of pockets at the back. So very similar to each other, but again, just slightly different. I don't like to do journals, and I think I've said it before, I couldn't do them exactly the same. But it wouldn't be right to do them exactly the same, would it? This is Rachel's, I think it's her 3A botanical kit in this one. So again, we've got that flip out that flips and then flips. And then it's got a journaling card just there, and the one there that peeps through the little window. So as I say, I'm going to do a video on those, how I did them. My tea-dyed paper. I love the yellow. I just thought it was nice and spring-like, and the plants are trying to grow at the moment, so it's quite nice to see a little bit of colour, I think. A journaling card there. Just slips down in that narrow pocket there. Rachel's papers again. So again, same paper. Yeah, that flips that way, and then it was on there for the couple of tucks. So I did those both slightly differently, but the same principle. And then it opens up, and you've got the journaling card in there. It just closes down. Again, the same tuck just there, and a card in behind it. Nothing in this envelope, but the same as the other one, so it just goes over the page. The tracing paper and book page there, and it's got the bird in it. That just fits down in there nicely. In it goes, and then a journaling card tucked behind as well. There we go. That flips open. Again, we've got that tuck spot there and there, or not if you don't want to. It is quite delicate because it is only copy paper, but it just looks so nice on the page, I think. Rachel's beautiful papers. I didn't want to cover that up, I couldn't bear it. But you can write round it, or you could stick things on if you wanted to. I do try and leave things so that whoever has it has options of what they could do. And again, the bag pocket in there. And again, that's not an extra pocket, that's just the bag pocket. Again, that one flips up with a couple of journaling cards in there. And that, again, you can move that where you want to. And that flaps out. Again, peeking through the little window there at the owl. And again, in the middle here, you can close this. You can close this up if you wanted to, and have it as an envelope, or you can have it as extra space to put things, or you could clip it together and use it as a little envelope or a little secret writing place. I just like the way the papers all went together. Again, we've got the waterfall with the owl on, and then there's a little tuck spot behind there. Again, the pocket. Don't think it's a trifold, is it? Because it's only 1, 2. No, it's not a trifold. And then journaling card on there. It just slips behind it nicely, and then it's just got extra writing paper in there. So you can either tear that out or, you know, write on it and make little notes, however you want to use it. I've really enjoyed making these. I think I needed something a little bit bright and cheery. So, and I think I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the videos that I did. That one's got a pocket just there and a journaling card. And that's actually the same. It's one of the kit pages that I've cut. I think it goes that way. But it's from the same kit page, and just some extra journaling space on that. So they have got different pockets from each other. That one's got a tuck spot up there. And again, you can write on this if you want to. So lots of places to write. Again, the tuck spot there and there. These flip up. Just make sure you close them nicely, else they get creased in the corner. Little journaling card there, and I've just stuck that button on. Button? That is no way a button. I think that's called a butterfly. This is one of Tracy's ephemera. Rachel's ephemera pieces. I'm saying Tracy because I've just been doing one of Tracy's tag books. So I've got Tracy's tag books on my mind, I think. Rachel's ephemera pages. Another envelope here, and this one has the same as the other one, I believe I did. Yep, so it's got the extra writing space in there that pulls up and pulls down. Oops, Daisy, throwing it across the room. That just tags on there. Little bits of snips of fabric. That one is an envelope in there. That closes, and then it's got an envelope. It's got a journaling card behind it. So they have got different pockets in. A little journaling spot just there. And again, you could write here, I didn't want to cover that flower up. Isn't it funny where you just can't cover things on kit pages? And then this one, I used this book page with the beautiful, I think the moths, the red moths, because it just picked out the red bits that were on the paper behind it. So there's a journaling card that goes in there. Again, writing space there, and a journaling card just there, and a journaling card there. And that just tucks in there. And then again in the back of this one, it's got the tag that we made with the 2 pockets on, with the tracing paper at the bottom. And then fold that the right way, eh? That's it. In it goes. And then the little journaling card there as well. So they are my 2 botanical journals that I made using Rachel's botanical kits. So I hope that you like them. And as I say, my next in-between project is going to be a tag journal like Tracy's 5 tag challenge, except for some reason I've got 6 tags. I think I miscounted. But anyway, I hope that you like what I've done, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Take care, folks. Bye.